How we doing, everybody? Hope everybody's enjoying themselves on a beautiful day today. My YouTube's broken. How we doing, everybody? Just getting everything situated. All right. So, let's get, all right. Let's get to it. How's the music sound tonight? I hope it's not too loud. Break my headphones again. I don't know, see, I don't know if it's my headphones or if it's my Oh, come on. Done it this time. I broke my headphones for a second. It's been a bad day for me. Looks and sound good everywhere. So on Facebook, I'm shooting on Facebook right now. On Facebook, the 9 by, what is it? 9 by, just like the general like landscape view. Hold on. My beer's eating the headphones. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. See how my voice sounds here in a second. That's good. Looking jam out to the music and not have to listen to my crazy voice. to Twitch, YouTube. All right, let's get into it. A little bit of study. I did right now. Oof, okay. There it goes. I was gonna break for a second. I did go ahead and build like a quick dev environment, dev machine, whatever you want to call it. Unique, are the dishes done, baby? What, baby? Huh? Come here for a second, I can't hear you. But yeah, I just spun up a quick virtual machine and just threw on VS Code and just got it ready for some of the stuff that I know Codecademy is going to have us do. So, let's see. We're good. All right. Alright, so this is where we were. Okay. So it's not really having us do anything right now. Alright, so applying CSS. Alexandria has learned that CSS is great. CS has learned that CSS and created the desired visual rules to make a website sleek and polished. Style. Take a look. I opened. We'll recognize the HTML tags that you've seen working with. The tags that you've seen working with. This music kind of self-distracting. Let's go. Oh, lo-fi. Studying. That's good. That's a little bit up my road, I guess. This file will recognize HTML text that you've been working with, and maybe a few that you haven't seen yet. CSS contains selectors that specify the HTML elements to which the CSS style should be applied, as well as visual rules that specifies how the content should be displayed. Now it's time to use the HTML link in the element to apply the CSS file to her existing website. This is done with the HTML link tag. The HTML link tag is often used to create a connection between the HTML file and a CSS file. It tells the browser to apply CSS styles to the HTML file. Alright. On line 6, the HTML copy and paste the code below to apply the CSS file to the existing HTML. Use your knowledge of the HTML attributes to figure out what this code specifies and check out extra information in the hint if you want to learn more. So obviously we have the link, the like reference. Does that everybody else there's reference related? Oh, very nice, very nice. Awesome. Alexandria's site is looking good. Just a little CSS can make the difference between a website that looks like a skeleton and a portfolio ready site. Now let's tweak the CSS just a little bit to see how the visual rules specified in CSS can change the way the website is displayed. Navigate to the style sheet and scroll down to 37. You see the H1 selected. The selection defines the style for the H1 element on the page, which is the most prominent heading. Just for practice, change the color property to white, from white to black, and press run. And there we go. So all the H1 headings change themselves to that. Alright, good job changing the H1 text. If you look at the render browser, you'll notice that the heading text is no longer readable in the front of the image. Let's change the color property back to black. There we go. What is JavaScript? Now that Alexandria has her website looking polished, she realized that she wants the site to be more interactive. She would like to build a shortcut feature that allows her users to buy travel packages directly from the site. To accomplish this, Alexandria is going to need to learn JavaScript. Any website that provides more than just static information probably utilizes JavaScript in some way. Here are some familiar examples of website features most often built with JavaScript. Pop-up ads, animation graphics, interactive audio, video, maps, features, much more. One of the defining features of JavaScript is the ability to respond to browser events. These events happen in real time and can be triggered by a wide variety of user interactions. including the user clicking on the button, the user pressing enter on the keyboard, a video file finishing loading, the user resizing their window, and the user hovering over text on the web page. One of the classic browser events that JavaScript can respond to is the position of the mouse. Whether the user puts the mouse near the HTML element on the on mouse over event is fired. Hover over the text in the browser to see respond to the on mouse over event. Once you have observed the event of the on mouse over, click the run button to get to the next point. It's pretty cool. Alright, what else is happening here? JavaScript uses functions which are reusable blocks of codes designed to perform a specific task. Draw text is a function that is being run on line 2. Change the text to display hello world to JavaScript to pass a different value into the function. Check out the browser to see what's changed. On the one of the benefits of functions is that they are reusable. The draw text function allows you to take advantage of reusable functions because it can render any output text without us needing to rewrite the logic of the function. Confused, don't worry, we'll cover functions more thoroughly in the next exercise. Alright, JavaScript functions. In the last exercise, you started to think about two key building blocks of JavaScript: functions and events. Let's review. Functions allow us to write a chunk of code once that can be used over and over. Events allow JavaScript to respond to users' behaviors. Exercise, you started to think about two key building blocks of JavaScript: functions and events. Let's review. Functions allows you to write a chunk of code once that can be reused over and over. Events allow JavaScript to respond to user behaviors like users hovering their mouse over HTML element or resizing their window. Events and functions combine to give JavaScript the ability to create interactive experience. When an event is fired, a function is executed. This pattern is used again and again in web development to create interactive websites. First, let's take a look at the JavaScript index. JavaScript index, JavaScript code. Alright, first let's take a look at the JavaScript JavaScript code is between JavaScript tags. This tag alerts the browser that the page contains JavaScript and separates the JavaScript code from the HTML. Find the JavaScript function, change color. This function chooses a color from a list of colors. How does this happen? First, the get random. The get random function generates a random functions that generates a random series of numbers and letters to generate a new hexadecimal color code. It saves the new code under the new color. So let's get new color equals the function get random color function. So the let color variable equals the get random color function. On the next line, the document keyword accesses the page background color and sets it to equal the new background, the new color. So document body style background color. I haven't seen that used like that. All right. Alright, the next step is to connect the change color JavaScript function with the event so that when we click the repaint button, it changes the background color. An event is something that can happen in the browser, like clicking or hovering on the mouse. HTML attribute can set events where the name of the attribute is the event and value of the attribute is the JavaScript functions that we want to execute. In this case, the name of the event is onClick, and we can invoke the function by calling change color. Paste this code into the open tag of the button. Test out function. Woo! It works, baby! My mind is gonna explode. I need a little bit of hand clappings. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll be here all night. Yeah, I stopped a lot of this JavaScript stuff. What is SQL? Now that Alexandria has built out the user-facing checkout feature of her website, she's realized that she needs to store all the information somewhere. She needs her application to be able to store, retrieve, and modify data like usernames, shipping addresses, payment information, and more. In order to build out these features, Alexandria needs to learn some SQL, which stands for Structured Query Language. You might be familiar with SQL as language that data analysts and data scientists use to query and analyze data. SQL stores information in tables, which is simply a collection of information organized into rows and columns. If you've worked with a spreadsheet like Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets, you might be familiar with working with tables. To get information, you would write a query, a program that would retrieve data from the table. Here's an example of a query that would select all of the columns. The asterisk keyword is short for all from the page underscore views table. So select all from page underscore views table. Web developers and software engineers also use SQL to build apps that can save, modify, and access data. There's even a growing field of data engineers, which is a specialized subset of software engineers who ensure that applications that are working with accurate and effective records of all data at all times, pretty much. Need some data. Need some datas. Let's try it. Add select all from users to the text editor. To select the entire user table from the database. Press run when we're done. Select everything. Users.
It does not like me. So many users, so many socials. Nice. Alright, review from. Alright, Alexandria now has a fully functional web application for a small business. In building all these features she needed for a business application, learned about languages, that form the core of the World Wide Web. Today, HTML structure of the web content, CSS applies styling to the web sheet, JavaScript adds your interactivity to websites, SQL allows your application to store and retrieve data. While these languages are essential to web development, many of them have applications in other fields. For example, JavaScript was initially just a language for interacting with HTML, but JavaScript has expanded to general purpose programming languages that can be ran outside of the browser. You can now build web application. Browser games, desktop applications, and even VR, AR experiences in JavaScript. Learning web development has given Alexandria the skills that she needs for her business, and also to open the door for her to take on more and more technical projects in a variety of fields. Congratulations. Outdated. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna get me some dinner started. I will check back with y'all later. Have a good day. Be safe, y'all.